Well, hello and welcome to the shop. As you can see, I'm making some pretty interesting effects using a router, a sled, and a little bit of imagination to go and make effects on panels. Now these panels, as you can see, I've got a number of them. I've got 3 that are hickory, and I've got 3 over there that are cherry that haven't yet been done. And then I've got the first one that I did that's also of cherry, and this was basically my prototype. And as you can see, I've made some mistakes on it, but hey, that's why you go and have extra pieces kicking around. So the system that I used, as I said, uses basically just a router. And so there's my router there, and I've got a cove bit on it. Let's see if the camera will focus on it. So I've got, come on, focus. Nope. So anyways, it's got a cove bit on it. And then the idea is that you move the router along. Okay, and the idea is that you move the router along at different distances from the pivot pin. And there you can see I've got a number of marks shown there. And the way that I set those up is I found where the router would be sitting in the sled when it's in the center of the panel. And then I marked out to the left and to the right increments that got a little bit larger as they went further from the center. And that would give me an interesting effect. And here you can see the effect on this panel here, whereas I guess this must be the center one. So you can see that it's fairly close, and then it gets further and further away as it moves away from the pivot pin. And in this situation, the pivot pin is located in here. So it's just a metal pin. I just had kicking around some metal rod, and I just cut it off to the right distance, right height that I required. And this is all mounted to a 1/2-inch piece of Baltic birch, and my sled as well is made out of Baltic birch. So it's very, very similar to a sled that one would make for flattening panels. I'm sure you've all seen that effect. So that's pretty well it. Pretty neat, eh? This is not a CNC, it's a HNC, Human Numeric Cutter. Thanks.